Okay, here we are in Evanston, Monticello Drive. We're looking to give some options for a boiler replacement. This is a water boiler. What was the age on this one again? Now, as I look around, we do have a circ pump that has certainly been leaking oil, and based on the age of this, the impellers are original. The motor has been changed. So typically not the right way to do it. Probably the reason why this is happening. The other thing I noticed, the gas shutoffs were never updated or brought up to code. The air separator was changed at some point, but I do not believe that is the correct size for that. Piping looks fairly, they did a pretty good job. I don't see an extra expansion tank, which is code. That's something that we're going to certainly have to install. One other thing, the pressure that's running at or holding is a little bit higher than we would like to see. Could be a potential reason as to why the unit, try not to bang my head here, why the unit may not be heating properly. As far as the flue pipe, if you notice here, this is higher than that. That is absolutely not code. And the other thing I saw here, this is not sealed or connected. And then this is actually not sitting level. So we can adjust that. If you notice, it's actually sitting outside the channel. So what it does is it allows exhaust gases to kind of flow out of here. So I'm going to, if you notice, it's when they installed it, it won't let me put it in there. So we want to correct it. And then you also have this corrosion here, this piece right here. So what's going on is, yeah, you are absolutely going to have some exhaust gases getting into the home. The boiler, based on the square footage of home on the load calc, is larger than what it should be. As far as being able to turn it, that should not be a problem. There are some considerations in here to take into account. If you see all the rust that's coming off in there, that's all coming off of the heat exchanger. That's a problem. And if you notice within the burners, all those are dirty. So obviously we haven't used it much this year, but it should absolutely have been cleaned, because all this stuff gets in there and will cause a problem. So a 289,000 BTU boiler. Again, way oversized. I can do a 6 flat with a unit this big. What's the age of the unit?
I have to look. Maybe I can't see it yet.
Okay.